Morning Thunder, October 12th. This is your host, BigJB, Count Joshua on Twitter. Welcome. Good morning. It's 9:40, I guess, in the morning. I am at the top of the parking lot. I thought maybe if I could get a shot of something besides the parking garage behind me, it might be kind of interesting, but you can't really see behind me. It's trees. There's a lot of trees back there. And, of course, the railing. You can see the railing. So I have all these things I want to talk about. Of course, I've got lots of days to talk about them, but every day something new comes up. So I'm kind of ticked this morning. There's somebody who I emailed. It's the same person last week who I was talking about emailing that I was kind of upset about. And I got a good response back. It was kind of the response that I wanted, I need to get together. I need to see the person and actually talk to them. But they're apparently gone this week and not available. I wrote back to him within like an hour, and I didn't hear back anything. And it's really important. It's something that I do. I'm really invested in, and it's outside of work, so it's a personal, volunteer kind of thing. But I've been putting a lot of myself into it, and I'm not getting any response back. I'm being told that I'm important and vital to what's happening, but I don't get responses to emails, or I don't get an opportunity to meet with the person. So it's bothering me, and I don't like that. I'm supposed to do something tonight, as a matter of fact, with that individual, and I'm not really sure how to handle it. He's been at a conference, or he's supposed to be at a conference all week, but he didn't tell me. And the question that I have to ask is whether or not I'm going to participate in this thing tonight, or whether I'm participating in this thing in general as a support for, it's working with youth. So am I there to support the youth? Am I there for the youth? Or am I there to support this guy? So that's a big question. What I've learned recently is that when you're faced with a situation like this, where you've got two options, and one is the easy way out. So tonight would be, my choices would be to either not go, because I'm upset and I want to communicate that displeasure with not being made a priority in a situation that I'm viewing as very important. Okay, and I admit, that it's my opinion. So the first option is don't go. I'm not going to show up. The second option is to go and just deal with the fact that it could be awkward. And that's the harder option. And what I'm learning in this situation is usually the harder decision, the harder choice, is the right choice. That's an interesting concept, and something that everybody may not agree with me on. But I think when it comes down to ethical questions, and when you're looking at morality, I think the more difficult choice is the right choice. So I'm probably going to go tonight, although it's going to be probably pretty weird for me to go, and I might be a little distant, but it's the right thing to do. I've committed to being a part of this thing, and I need to be there and show a different level of maturity. So somebody yesterday, Matt Wilson 777, who is a friend of mine from another company that I worked at, he said that it was really helpful yesterday to have an encouragement to try something new. So I guess my encouragement today is that if you have a decision that you have to make, where it's a morality issue, where it's whether or not I should, for example, go to this thing tonight or bail on it, the toughest choice, the tougher one of those two, is to go. And so I would say that if you're faced with a similar situation, the one that's harder is probably right. Sucks, huh? Hey, this has been TheBigJB, Count Joshua. I am signing off, and I will see you tomorrow morning for another Morning Thunder.